Dedra. Come on, Dedra. Come on, Pat. You ladies know what's going on. You ladies should really know what's going on. And the Control, we know this was a Wii TV setup. Anyway, this is my review for Cutting in the ATL Season 2, Episode 12, Beauty Showdown. Now, the episode starts off with Dedra and Maya. Dedra is freaking out because the opening of her beauty school is in a matter of days. It's in a matter of days, and she doesn't have furniture. It's not nearly done yet, and so she's talking to Maya, and Maya's just like, you know what? Since Pat was supposed to be your mentor, I'll go and do you one better. I'll go. I have a salon closed. I have 2 salons closing, so I have a whole bunch of furniture. Let me go and just give it to you, free of charge. Of course, you pay for delivery, but free of charge. Dedra is so grateful. It's just like, oh my gosh, you're such a good friend. It's just like, wow, Pat didn't even do this for me. And I'm thinking, Dedra, you know that nothing in this life, especially from Maya, is free. There is always an ulterior motive. The fact that you really thought otherwise is a little scary, because we're all looking at this like, really? Really? First off, Maya's a businesswoman, so if she thought it was going to be more profitable to go and to sell that furniture, she would have done so already. 2, she's trying to offload the stores, so she needs to get the stuff out of there because it's probably old and things that the next buyer isn't going to want anyway. So come on now. Come on now. Come on. It's just like having all these cars on the lot. You'd rather sell it for a loss than keep it on the lot and lose money and also can't have new stuff in. Anyway. Now we're at Bond Brothers, and Beauty is, oh yeah, please like, comment, subscribe. I'm not sure if I said that. Beauty is setting up her booth. She's like, this year we're not going to go and allow Mushiya to go and command the stage like she did at the event, the outdoors event. Steven is trying to go and get back in Maya's good graces. He's trying to figure out how he's going to exactly do that. Maya informs him that, oh yeah, by the way, I did help Dedra out by giving her all that furniture. And it's just like, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Mushiya has arrived. Now, Dedra is back at her, what is it? Back at her school, and the furniture comes, and there's this huge sign that says walk in weave. So she's trying to hide the sign. She's like, I want everything off of the truck except for that sign. Thank you. And so Pat and Trey come and they see the sign. So then the jig is up. Dedra has to let it be known that she got the equipment from Maya Sly. They're both looking at her like, are you crazy? Why would you accept this stuff from Maya? You know nothing is for free. It's just like, well, you guys didn't help me. She's at least helping me. The thing is, you have to look at the bigger picture. It's true that she is helping you. She is potentially saving you thousands, because some of the equipment that she could be giving you could be poop, could be garbage, trash. So you have to keep that in mind. You can't just happily accept it. Heck, you can plug in a dryer and it could have a short circuit in it and blow out your entire electrical system. Anyway, I guess the gesture in theory sounds nice. So they go, and because Maya's just like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. She's my good friend, my good buddy old pal. She did me a solid. You guys didn't do me a solid. Pat goes and tries to sit down in the shampoo chair that doesn't recline, and she fell in. So it's just like, see, I told you. Now we're back at Bond Brothers, and Runway Curls is out. Beauty's fast clipping tracks, they're in, and Beauty's talking to LaKenya about how we're not going to go and have a repeat of Mushiya Takeover, but we're starting to have a repeat of Mushiya Takeover because Mushiya's booth is right across from Beauty's. So Mushiya's has her theme song playing while she has her horde of runway curl activists. That's what I'm calling them, runway curl activists. You know, dancing and singing and doing the most, you know, what we expect from her. And she's doing braiding, all of that. And they're having a good time. I'm like, at least it's a show. Beauty then puts on the Beauty Bounce. I like the Beauty Bounce song. And, you know, everyone's just like, Lord Jesus, we knew, we chose the right place to be. them cutting up and acting a fool, but you know what? It's perfect marketing because it draws people in, and if your product's good, then you're gonna make a sale. It really is as simple as that. A product is, for the most part, supposed to be able to sell itself, so you just have to get people the awareness factor. Now, Steven's talking to Trey and Pat, and so Steven lets it be known that, yeah, Maya did say to him that she felt that she was helping out. Of course, she was technically helping out Dedra, and that it wasn't that she was doing a charity case, but she was doing her a solid. She needed the help, essentially. But they took it as, oh my gosh, saying that she said that Dedra just needed the help and that she was a charity case. Just like, see? How can you call that person your friend? Now we're at Beautie's show, and Beautie's going before Mushiya, and Beautii has her workout line. She shows off her workout line. She also shows off her tracks, her clip-in tracks. And Beautii does an excellent job. She has a huge stage. She has center stage. She drew a crowd. She drew a real crowd. People were interested in what she was doing, what she was wearing. She did an excellent job moderating it. It was well done. It was absolutely well done. You know, Pat, all of them were giving her props. Mushiya sat in the front row to go and inspect. And then Mushiya bounced. Yes, Mushiya, of all people, actually bounced. Why? Because Mushiya realized, damn it, I was expecting mediocrity from Beautii, but she came and she showed up and she showed out. So I can't go and essentially pitch a similar product. It's going to get lost in the sauce at that point. So Mushiya bounced. So shout out to Beautii, because if you did a mediocre job, Mushiya would have happily stayed. Let's just be real, regardless if it was the same type of product. So, Maya has her panel, her beauty panel, and her beauty boss panel. And aside from the beauty bosses, they're all there in attention and ready to go and talk about their stories. And it's how, of course, they generate over $500,000 million in the industry and all the work that they put in. And guess who shows up? Aside from Trey, Steven, LaKenya, the rest of the beauty bosses, 9 individual people show up because Maya, she dropped the ball. Normally she handles things herself. She brought in an outside person to go and handle the PR for the beauty boss event. Unfortunately, that person was trash. 9 people! She's supposed to fill over 100 people because there were over 100 seats. So I'm not laughing at her, but I will say I'm just surprised that Maya let something like this slip. And yo, so Maya didn't go to Dedra's launch party, her grand opening. But of course Pat was there, Trey was there, and Steven was also there. They bounced out early from the Beauty Boss panel because that was sinking. That went down quickly. And of course, Dedra's there. She's super happy. She's excited. Pat, Trey, everyone's happy for her. But they do let it be known that, yeah, you know, your little friend Maya Sly is saying things about you, about how, you know, she's helping you out and you didn't have your stuff together. And it's not that they were saying anything wrong. It's just that they shouldn't have been the ones to say it. Now they have Trey's in, and Dedra doesn't really want to speak to Trey right now because she feels a certain way. Not Trey, Steven, because Steven's the one that apparently told them. Not apparently, we know he did. So Steven tries to clean it up. It's just like, well, I know that's what it sounded like to you, but all I was saying was Maya said that she assisted you, you needed help, things of that nature. Dedra was just like, look, it is what it is. I have the equipment. I absolutely appreciate it. Whatever. So then she goes and talks to Pat. Well, she tries to talk to Pat. But what Dedra knew what she was doing. She was trying to be messy and it blew up in her face. Because Dedra thought she was going to go and show off this bouquet of tulips to Pat. And say, oh, you know, my BFF, as in Maya, got this for me. The same person that also got me the stuff for my store. For my business. For my school. No, Pat was not having it. Pat was like, oh, your friend? So she threw the cupcake on the floor. Then she started to destroy the bouquet. And I'm thinking, wait a minute now. This is exactly what Maya wanted. Your personality, so that's what she expected from you guys, and you gave it to her. Why? Why? You know, because I can't even be mad at Pat, only because Dedra has done the same type of antics. So what goes around comes around. She doesn't expect it to come back to her in her business professional setting. And I really wish that it didn't happen there. I really did, because that's not a good look on either, ladies. I don't care about being real and all that. No. That was a professional opportunity, grand opening. I did feel bad for her. Dedra's mom was there. I did feel bad, because it's like, no, if you're going to have this argument, have it in private. Don't do it in front of everyone else. So Pat's talking to her friend, just saying how, you know what, I'm tired of Maya, and also I'm tired of Dedra, because Dedra's going and drinking the Kool-Aid for someone who doesn't like her. And it's true, Maya doesn't really like Dedra. It's just that Maya's thinking, and Pat was also right, Maya's probably just going to go and try to spin this to either take your business from up under you, or to ruin your relationships, and that's what she successfully did. So Steven is with the other ladies as in Maya, Beauty, and no, just Maya and Beauty. And Steven's letting it be known, yeah, so I went and had a conversation with Dedra, and Dedra, I kind of let it be known about the whole, what you said regarding you giving her the furniture and helping her out. And at first, Maya was just like, wait a minute, no, that's not what it. And then once he kept talking, she was like, oh yeah, that is true, I did do that, yes, I did say that, and it doesn't matter, because it's the truth, so it is what it is. So he was like, right, but yeah, I have to do more damage control. So I'm thinking, since the beauty boss panel wasn't what you expected it to be, it was trash, why don't I go and see if I can get Control magazine to put the beauty bosses on the front page. By doing so, I can get back into your good graces. And I'm thinking, in what world is this realistic? How is this possibly realistic? This is sad. This is really sad. You have to do all of these antics just to appease. Come on now. You have to do all of these antics just to appease someone. Dedra, she gets to her school, and there's this notice basically saying, you can't come in here. You may be the owner, but you don't own this land. So we can go and tell you that you cannot operate this business. What happens is she calls up the number, and they let it be known that the contractor that she used, he didn't do the proper procedures. So because, of course, Dedra's like, I need this done fast, quick, and in a hurry, that's exactly what he was trying to do. Which means, because I was wondering, how is she able to get this stuff going at this rate? We know why. Why, you may ask? One simple reason. He didn't do the proper procedures. He didn't fill out the applications. He didn't let the city know about the structure of the building, the business, anything. So she has to start from scratch. She has to get all the walls knocked down, the plumbing, everything ripped out and gutted, because it wasn't done up to code. It wasn't technically done up to code, even if it was okay. So Dedra is just so dumbfounded, because she's like, I have 2 weeks. I have the 15 students signed up. And because we did hear that. She didn't say it like that, but she has the 15 students. But if she doesn't have her beauty school, she won't be able to get the official license. So she won't be able to take on the road. She can't fully operate it. Now, I felt bad. I really felt bad. But I was thinking, you still have a salon. Maybe you could try and, I don't know, maybe the size is the issue, but break up the classes in the meantime, or start the school at your friend Pat's school. You know, do a pro bono thing and start there, and then get everything official and come to your actual Come on, you have options. You have options. You're a business owner, so you have options. Now, it's time for the meeting with Control Magazine, and they're saying, oh, it's great, that's cute, because Steven goes and lets it be known the situation with the Beauty Boss panel, and they said, we like the idea, but we want to make some changes. We want to invite Pat and Mushiya. I'm thinking, I understand that these are actually big names and people down in Atlanta and in that specific area, but let's be real. Control called WeTV and said, who's on your current roster? Okay, these women, okay, yeah, all of them. Now, here's the thing. They're going to go and do a competition for the head beauty boss. I'm thinking, this is Bad Girls Club. Anyway, mature Bad Girls Club. That's what it almost feels like. So, head beauty boss. And the winner of it actually gets to be on the cover of Control magazine. So it's, are you in or are you out? Are you in or are you out? And of course Beauty and Maya are in. They're irritated about the other women who are going to be on there, but they're in. Once they leave the meeting, they have a conversation with Steven, and Maya lets me know, you need to do something about Pat. I'm thinking, since when did Steven become Maya's keeper? Because that's what it's really feeling like. He's like, oh, don't worry about it. I have it covered. I have it covered. Pat's kind of crazy, so I'm not sure how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to make sure that she drops out. I'm going to make sure that she's not a part of it. I think this is so petty and unprofessional, but entertaining. And this is a TV show. So it is what it is. Regardless of... remember, you can't take this stuff too seriously. Mushiya's back, and she's setting up her products so that she can go and do a more intimate launch, you know, on her own terms, so that her thunder wasn't stolen like it was at Bond & Brothers. Of course, she gets a call from Control magazine, and they let it be known what's going on about the head beauty boss competition, and also the other women in a part of it. And Mushiya wasn't here for Pat or Beauty being a part of it. He's just like, because they were just like, oh yeah, don't worry about it. You know, we're actually classy and professional. We're not going to go and have any foolery happen. She's like, I really hope so, because that's not what I'm here for. I'm thinking, oh, you're okay. Okay. So that was it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Next week is the season finale, and I am doing the reviews for Growing Up Hip Hop. Absolutely. I did. That was one of the ones that I did when I first got on, so I'm absolutely doing it for season 2, or is it season 3? Whatever it is. But, yeah. And I'm not doing Scream Queens, because it's just not worth it.